you say earlier that what we're going to take a look at now will be the only fall garland, wreath, and hanging basket combination. Correct me if I'm wrong. This actually will ship out September 25th and is just brand new today.
Yeah, Pat, you're absolutely right. Yeah, this is our only collection here for harvest.
For harvest.
Bethlehem lights, yes. And in fact, this is our only wreath, collection or no collection, for harvest as well. So we put all of our eggs in one basket with this, Pat. We made this the most beautiful, gorgeous wreath with dahlias and hydrangea, cabbage roses, leaves, pine cones, berries, and of course, what Bethlehem Lights does best is those gorgeous lights that are in there as well. So these look so gorgeous during the day with all of those amazing different flowers and leaves and all of that. They look really pretty at night. The wreath, 24 inches. I wanted to show you too, the garland is really cool, Pat. There's no backing on this, so it's nice and flexible. So you can really wrap this around anywhere on a post. You can put this on top of your kitchen cabinet. And I wanted to show you too the basket, how lush and full and gorgeous this is. And we include everything on here, the chain, the S-hook, the basket, all of that. But look how full that is, Pat.
I mean, love that it all works together. I mean,
yes.
Seriously, it looks so good. Plus, any of the colors, if you picked up the today's special value, also has that same fall feel to it.
Great.
So you go ahead and I just picked this one up because that's the closest one to me. But go ahead and use your Easy Pay option and pick up what you need. Get the hanging baskets, get a second one. Will I need to use these inside or can I use them inside and outside?
You can use these inside and outside, Pat.
Stop it.
When we
Oh,
say
that's
you can
great.
do that, we treat them to delay the effects of fading from the sun. That battery box in there is nice and watertight, and lots of lighting options on there as well, too. If I just quickly show you right here, there's a box on the back of the wreath and in the center of the basket or in the back of the garland. Nice push button, easy to read. We have some timer options on there. There's 4, 6, or 8 hour timer. There's a photo cell timer option, so that means when you press that, it will come on when the time of dusk changes, so you don't have to go outside to do that. Now it's getting a little bit darker every single day, so add those gorgeous colors. I love these inside my home too. Having those beautiful lights, especially when it gets darker out during the fall, makes you feel so good, Pat. And they are beautiful, warm colored lights as well.
Well, I will tell you the quality on this, I'm going to brag on you guys because, Michelle, the quality of, my happy place is the craft store. When you go there, they have lots of garlands, but they're really expensive. And there's like long pauses in between the flowers where I'm always like, oh, that you'd have to get 2 and wrap them together. And then they don't come with lights. Look how full and lush this garland is. I mean, it is amazing how there's all different kinds of leaves and flowers, and then the lights are nice and bright. And you too can go ahead and play with this light, the different effects from the light. If you want to go ahead and do that, you can very easily be able to go through all the different light functions. And the idea that if you're going to use the garland, I would use this around my front door and buy a second one, because I have, if you will pardon the expression, Jimmy rigged a kind of sad looking combination of me wrapping lights around an inexpensive garland that I found and bordered my door. Imagine 2 of these around your front door and then this on your front door. It would be gorgeous. And then if you had pots on either side, this is the way to do it. It's Bethlehem lights, so you're getting great quality. It's easy decorating and you guys deliver.
You know what? Thank you so much for pointing that out with Bethlehem Lights. It is so important to this team that's been here for 20 years at QVC to have gorgeous, realistic looking foliage. And then we add in those gorgeous lights as well. I mean, this is the colors on this It's like a sunset in the fall. Beautiful dahlias with kind of that tight design, you know, they have a little bit tighter petals. And then we put in some airy, light hydrangea. There's cabbage roses in here as well. There's berries. There are pine cones. There are so many different leaves. And Pat, I just love how you pointed that out on the garland. You know, it's a designer look. It's a very high-end boutique look. And this is something that you're not going to make at the craft store. And there's that beautiful front door look there as well. Put the garland over it like you had mentioned, and what a stunning display.
Okay, so this is not going to be perfect, so give me that. But I just so needed you to see this.
Yes!
Right?
Here.
Oh,
Pat, how did you get that up there?
It wasn't pretty, and it's not really hung very well, so I apologize. But what I want you to think about, Michelle, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we did 2 of these, it would probably drape down to here on either side, but that would be enough. Look how lush this is. Then it works with that beautiful wreath. All of it's on a timer. How welcoming, how gorgeous is that? And this is a long season. I mean, once you get this home, I'd say go for it. Put it up. Everyone in the neighborhood will love it. If you have, you know, a little table, or if you have some kind of pot, you can go ahead and put this inside there, and you have got yourself something that you see on the fabulous catalogs and the fabulous catalogs that cost us fortune. Now with all that easy pay, you can really afford it. Digging it.
Pat, you did a great job there. I mean, that looks beautiful. Imagine that door without all that, and now look at what you did.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Exactly, even if it was a little crooked.
It's okay.
So definitely go ahead and take advantage of that while we have it. As I reminded you earlier, a lot of these things are once and done, and then we don't see them again. And this is the only Bethlehem Lights fall collection that we will have as far as a wreath, garland, and the basket. All right. Coming up in 8 minutes, we're going to